correct? 100%. How many of you would like to touch your iPhone or your Android right now? Okay, we're going to do that. Everybody pull out your phone, turn it on, put it in front of you. How many of you had a little bit of drool come out of the side of your mouth? Okay, how many Android phones do we have in the room? Okay, wait. Raise them high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 Androids. How many have iPhones? And that should be the balance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's no flip phones? Nobody has a flip phone. Where's Mark Maish when we need him? How many people, I'm going to ask the app question. Do you know how many apps you have on your phone? No, don't look.
No.
Don't look. We're going to guess. I want you to guess. How many of you think you have 0 to 50 apps on your
1.5
phone?
or 5.0?
On your
1.5 or 5.0?
5.0, 50.
Oh.
0 to 50.
Yeah.
And that would be the majority. So that's, we've basically got to eliminate, there's only a couple of people who don't. How many people, okay, so the majority, we'll just say the majority think it's 0 to 50. How many people think they have 50 to 100? Okay, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many people think they have 100 to 150? And how many people have more than 150? You may be surprised, as I was. And you can find this out on your phone. I thought I was 50. The phone says I have 80, but I counted over 110 apps on my phone. I'm just saying. Look, and you can find this out on your phone. As Muffy and I were talking, there is a setting that you can look and see. Now, FYI, there are 2.1 million applications for your Android phone. Everybody fearful of missing out? There are only 1.8 million applications for the iPhone. I don't know of any for the flip phone. It is fascinating to me when we start preparing our speeches, how much we can actually learn. And all this week, and before that, I was asking people, what's the first app that you go to when you open up your phone? What's the first one you go to? Well, some people it was Instagram, it was Facebook, it was social media, I checked my email, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, maybe that's not the question. What's the coolest app? What's the app that you love to use? Maybe it's a game, whatever. I got a lot of great responses. Ran into Brian Zing this week. Brian goes, I asked him this question. He goes, I just downloaded a really cool fishing app. I'm like, I know, you and I love fishing, so we're going to look at the fishing app. Now, as I'm preparing for this speech, which I didn't do a lot, I'll be honest.
Oh, that's shocking.
Shocker. As I was preparing for this speech, it's a serendipity. KCPT comes on, and it's about the great show about the advancement of long-distance communication. And over 2/3 of humanity have a smartphone. That's a lot of people. Does anybody have a really great, cool, because I Googled cool, what are the cool apps? Does anybody have a really great, cool app that you can share with us? Jesse.
I'm not sharing the one you told me to.
Okay, good. Which one is it? In
So
10 words or less.
Insight Timer
Insight Timer.
is a meditation app.
Oh, I like it.
And here's what I like about this app. You can see a map of the world and see how many people are using this app and meditating at this point in time. There's 7.4 million meditators right now that have this app. There's 509,000 that have meditated today, and there's 7,000 that are meditating right now. And you can see where in the world they're meditating.
The name of the app again?
Insight Timer.
Share your apps with everybody. I'm going to share my personal favorite app, and my beautiful assistant Vanna will come up. And my favorite is an app called Skyworks. Does anybody have it? Does anybody use Skyworks? As you can see on the screen, Vanna, if you would turn it sideways, we don't need a clear sky, we don't need a night sky, but we can look at all of the constellations. We can look at where the moon is. If you would turn this way, there is, in fact, there is Jupiter just on the horizon to our west. Let's look down a little bit, Greg. See, there's Scorpius. Let's see if we can find that space station. There it is. There it is. The Hubble Space Telescope is down below the horizon. This is an app that you will amaze your friends and family with. Learn it, enjoy it. Put your phones away now. Thank you.